Hey, it's 15 January 2020. If you're starting to feel a little claustrophobic because of the same environment, welcome to my world. I know I mentioned before, but this area that I work in, it's just a little bit bigger than Nelson Mandela's cell that he was in for 18 years. So puts a new perspective in my mind and all the things, the great things that he did, that hopefully the few hours that I spend in here a day will help do some good for the world as well. I want to catch up. I just finished about 2.5 hour writing session today. In the middle of my writing, I took a phone call from Chad. Usually I'll shut my phone and all emails and everything off so I can focus on writing, but I was waiting for a call from Chad, graphic designer that did the poster. And so I was able to speak with him. It was exciting. Kind of the one that he felt the most drawn to, the poster that he said that came together really well, really powerfully, was the same poster that when I saw it, it just kind of spoke like this is the one we need to use. And also my wife agreed. And so I wanted to share with you, as soon as I was done writing, I paused, I took a moment, tried to look within, like what are my feelings now? I just went through this story, I just tightened up some loose ends. I've just been through it really quick in the course of about 24 hours through the whole thing. And so trying to listen to my feelings, and I want to read what I wrote in my journal to you. This is really personal, but I think it's important, one, as a writer, being honest with oneself. Like really, how is this work that I just did? How is it affecting my emotions? And really trying to listen and interpret those, not to put off a bunch of fake stuff and, sell the hype and that sort of thing, but really looking internally, being quiet, listening and feeling like a real human of what this film is doing for me. So I do that in this little writing. And then I start to envision what is it that I want this film to do? The feelings that I have, how do I see it down the road? And you start to almost create in your mind what you want to happen with this project. And so 12:40 p.m., just finished with second draft and first pass notes written on the printed pages. I think about what this story is, why this story. It's not full of action, but it's full of simple, quiet beauties of what life is about. A life that many of my audience and myself can really relate to. I feel like the story does not move forward, not in fast and furious fashion, but in a poetic way and pace. My heart is lighter, my mind more clear on the intricate joys of life and the power to dream and do, and that it's okay to have an adventure now and again in this God-blessed life. I feel this is a positive film that will find its quiet space in the frantic world we now call 2020. This film is coming together and will be a film that I will be honored to put with my little collection. I hope to hear people say, Holt Hamilton has done it again. It took him a while, but he has done it again. And then I will have the opportunity to say, glory be to my Father above. His mercy, grace, and power divine has given me the opportunity for this film to shine. Usually I don't try to be too poetic in my journaling, just something happened that time. But God is good. Work, dream, and play often. Life is short. This film can be something we use to escape from the world of technology and busy and help us reconnect with ourselves, with our family, with our environment, and most importantly, with the Creator. This film can help us slow down and breathe in the gifts of life and all it has to offer in goodness, in kindness, in pure beauty. So again, me opening up my heart completely with you to share you my thoughts of this film and this experience of just working to create this story, and what my hopes are and dreams are with this little story. Again, to shed light on the importance of as an artist or as a person, as a human, to really reflect. At the end of the day, reflect on our day. What went well today? What are those things? How would I change things differently for tomorrow? And really take that opportunity time to reflect. I don't think in the fast-paced society we live in, that we have that opportunity. And I think there's a lot of self-growth and self-improvement that can happen as we do that. I know at times that I've been able to do that it's helped. and there's flashes of inspiration, there's flashes of insight that I see, oh yeah, I really messed up there where I didn't think it was my fault, but I see, oh wait, I played into that, or like this is something really special. Like one day after writing in a journal and viewing the day, I realized the most important thing that I had done that day was play catch with one of my kids. Just something simple, all the busyness of work and life and everything, like all of that didn't matter at the end of the day. That was my most precious memory from that day, was simply, playing with one of my children. So hope that's helpful. I've got to get back to work. I've got crazy stuff still to do that I told you before. I've got to get the casting stuff tied up and some other sponsorship forms, blah, 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 those little things, those big things, those little things that are big things that need to get done. So hopefully we get outside this box and we get on set and you kind of see that process from here, but it's important now. I think these early stages of this is what it takes to make a Holt Hamilton film. And again, for the reason that if you see me and how I can do it, then you will know without a doubt that you can do it too. 2020, follow the journey.